Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel Sociocritic. I am Prashant Kumar. In the SSLC Social Science MCQ multiple choice question series, now the 6th series. And in this video, let us discuss about another lesson, Indian water resources. So in this lesson, which are the important multiple choice questions, let us see. First one, the rivers of North India are also known as, North Indian rivers are also known as Himalayan rivers, peninsular rivers, northern rivers, Ganga rivers. So as usual it is Himalayan rivers. Okay, yeah. And rivers of South India are known as, again, Himalayan rivers, peninsular rivers, North Indian rivers, northern rivers, coastal rivers. South Indian rivers, it is in peninsular region, so it is peninsular rivers. So friends, another one you have to remember here, total rivers of India are divided into North Indian rivers and South Indian rivers. And in the multiple choice questions, it is the chance to ask, which of the following are the North Indian rivers or South Indian rivers? They may ask. In that option, one option will be the correct one. All the three rivers also North Indian rivers. For example, option A, Ganga, Brahmaputra, Kaveri. One option. Another one, Ganga, Brahmaputra, Godavari. Another option, Ganga, Brahmaputra, Yamuna. And another option, Mahanadi, Brahmaputra, Sutlej. So like this they may give. So in that correct one, Ganga, Brahmaputra, Yamuna are the North Indian rivers. Like that they may ask. Okay, yeah. And in the South Indian rivers, again you have to know that east flowing rivers, west flowing rivers. Yeah, and each rivers their birthplace, where it is taking its birth. Okay, that is also important one. The river Indus or Sindhu rises near, just now I told, birthplace, Yamunotri, Manas Sarovar, Gangotri, Mount Kailash. Yes, you are right. It's taking its birth at Mount Kailash. Okay. Next, river Ganga rises in Yamunotri, Manas Sarovar, Gangotri glaciers, Mount Kailash. It is Gangotri glacier. Okay. Here again you have to know that Mahanadi, it rises near Sihava range, Sihava range. Okay. And Godavari, Trayambaka. And Krishna, Mahabaleshwar. Kaveri, Talakaveri. Narmada, Amarkantak. So this one, and Tapati, Multai range. So this important one. These are the important other questions. Okay. Which is the longest tributary of Ganga? Many tributaries are there. Yamuna, Gandak, Gagra, Kosi. All are the tributaries, but which is the longest one? Yeah, Yamuna is the longest one. And the river Brahmaputra rises near Yamunotri, Manas Sarovar, Gangotri, and Mount Kailash. So it is Manas Sarovar. Manas Sarovar. It's actually Manas Sarovar. Okay. Sorry for the spelling mistake. And the river Narmada rises in. River Narmada, just now I told. That is Amarkantak hill. Just now I told that one. Amarkantak. Yeah. Next, which is the first multipurpose river valley project of the country in India? Yeah. Hirakud, Damodar, Bakranangal, Tungabhadra. So it is, yes, Damodar River Valley Project. First river project in India. Dash is designed on the lines of Tennessee Valley Authority in USA. Which multipurpose river project? Hirakud, Damodar, Bakranangal, Tungabhadra. So it is Damodar River Valley project was designed on the lines of Tennessee Valley Authority. Next, it is the joint venture of the states of Punjab, Haryana, Rajasthan. 3 states together, the joint venture. Hirakud project, Damodar Valley project, Bhakra Nangal project, Tungabhadra project. So it is Bhakra Nangal project. Okay. Dash is the longest dam in India. Longest dam, Hirakud, Nangal, Bhakra, Tikrapur. So it is Hirakud is the longest, yeah, nearly 5 kilometers. It is the international project and a joint venture of India and Nepal. Rihand Valley project, Damodar Valley project, Bhakra Nangal project, Kosi project. So it is Kosi project in Hanuman Nagar, in the border of India and Nepal. Next, Govind Ballabh Pant Sagar is associated with the which project? Rihand, Damodar, Bhakra Nangal, Kosi. Govind Ballabh Pant Rihand Valley project. So like this, Govind Sagar, Bhakra Nangal, Pampa Sagar. So this very important one. Okay, that one you should remember. Next, various types of irrigations are used in India. Because why different types of irrigations used in India? Different soil found in India, variation in distribution of water, change in seasons, lack of storage capacity, variation in distribution of water. Okay. The most important type of irrigation in India: well irrigation, canal irrigation, tank irrigation, drip irrigation. Most important irrigation? Yeah, option A, well irrigation. Okay. Multipurpose valley projects have been taken up. Why? To reduce flooding, remove soil erosion, for maximum utilization of river water, to reduce pollution. Yes, you are right. Option C, for maximum utilization, not unitization, utilization of river water. Okay. Thermal power stations have been set up at, among these 4, where? Bokaro, Chandrapur, Durgapur. All the above. In which place? All the above. In all the 3 places also thermal power projects, power stations established. Sar of Bengal, Damodar. River Damodar is called as Sar of Bengal, important one. And Sar of Odisha. Sar of Odisha, Sutlej, Mahanadi, Tungabhadra, Kaveri. Yes, Mahanadi is in Odisha. Yeah. Sar of Bihar. It is Kosi. Yeah. Yeah, yes, it is very important, Saros. Yes. Bhakra Nangal Dam is the highest dam at the height of that. 200 meters, 226 meters, 250 meters, 276 meters. It is option B, 226 meters. A dam built at Hanuman Nagar is on the border between India and, just now I told, Nepal, Bhutan, Pakistan, Bangladesh. It is the Kosi project, that is Nepal. Yeah. Next question. The Dash Dam is the highest gravity dam in India. Height. Just now one question came actually. Hirakud, Tungabhadra, Bhakra, Nagarjun Sagar. It is Bhakra Dam. Yes, highest 226 meters. The reservoir built across the Tungabhadra river. So previously I was saying I didn't repeat that, didn't say that. Sorry, because I know the question will be there. Pampa Sagar, Govind Sagar, Basava Sagar, Lal Bahadur Shastri Sagar. So all these you should know. All the 4 you should know. Pampa Sagar is across the river Tungabhadra. Yes. And then Nagarjun Sagar project is built across the river. Nagarjun Sagar project built across the river Mahanadi, Narmada, Krishna, Sutlej. So that is Krishna. Okay, yeah. Next question. Largest river in South India. Largest river in South India, Kaveri, Narmada, Krishna, Godavari, all are South Indian rivers. Which is the largest river? That is Godavari. Godavari, option D, Godavari is the largest river in the South India. Largest river in India, Ganga, Yamuna, Brahmaputra, Indus. Largest river, not in North India, full India. Ganga. Ganga is the largest river. So this is about water resources in India. Okay. Next, another lesson, Indian land resources. Indian land resources. In that first question, land in India is mainly used for the main purpose of usage of land in India. Forest, cultivation, infrastructure, grassland. Yes, you are right. Option B, cultivation. Fallow land means barren land, dry land, cultivated land, fertile land. Uncultivated land, fertile land. So option C, uncultivated land, fallow land. Leaving the land without cultivating. Next question. The state which has kept maximum area aside of grassland. Which state is having highest area under grassland? Himachal Pradesh, Punjab, Kashmir, Rajasthan. It is option A, Himachal Pradesh. The main occupation for majority of the Indians is main occupation of the majority of the people of India. Trading, service, industries, farming or agriculture. Yeah, farming is the main occupation. Agricultural sector supports many industries like chemical fertilizer industry, edible oil industry, pesticides industry, all the above. Yes, chemical fertilizer, agriculture need, they purchase that, support. Edible oil, raw materials they will provide. And pesticides they need, they give market. So all the three also supported by agriculture. So all the above is the answer. Cultivation of single crop over a large area for export is a characteristic feature of mixed farming, plantation farming, subsistence farming, commercial farming. It is, yeah, it is plantation farming. Okay, the crop that is from during Kharif season, one crop which is from the Kharif season, ragi, fruits, black gram, tea. That is ragi. Ragi is the answer. One important requirement for growing paddy. To grow paddy, among these four, one is very important one. Black soil, cool temperature, flat land, moderate rainfall. So in this one, for paddy, stagnant water necessary, standing water necessary. For that, flat land or level land important one. So flat land is the answer. Paddy, highest West Bengal. Wheat, Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, Uttar Pradesh, Maharashtra, Uttar Pradesh. Okay, yeah. Next question. Cultivating vegetables and pulses during April-May is the best example for Kharif crop, Rabi crop, subsistence farming, jade farming. So April-May is summer. So jade farming or jade farming. Z-I-D or J-A-D-E, both also correct. Green revolution indicates the increase in the production of food grains, increase in the production of fish, increase in the production of milk, increase in the production of meat. That is green revolution, increase in the production of food grains. Yeah. Fish, blue revolution, milk, white revolution, Meet Red Revolution. Okay. Which farming is common in the fertile and irrigated areas of a country? Fertile and irrigated land. Commercial farming, mixed farming, intensive farming, subsistence farming. Which farming is famous? So intensive farming. So growing more than one crop in a year. So that is possible because it is a fertile. So, okay. Dash refers to the cultivation of crops in areas that receive sufficient rainfall. Area receiving sufficient rainfall in that area. Irrigation farming, humid farming, dry farming, plantation farming. So that is humid farming. Okay. The crops which are grown to provide food for people are called food crops, commercial crops, fiber crops, beverage crops. Common, it is option A, food crops. India has the largest area under dash in the world. Rice, wheat, coffee, tea. That is rice, main crop. Wheat is a dash crop, Rabi crop, Zaid crop, Kharif crop, fiber crop. It is Rabi crop. It is a main Rabi crop. Yeah. India is the second largest producer of this crop in the world, next to Brazil. Next to China, another one it is there. So next to Brazil, rice, wheat, sugarcane, tea. So it is sugarcane. Yeah. Cultivation of flowers for commercial purpose is called flower culture, floriculture, horticulture, flower farming. Cultivation of flowers for commercial purpose, floriculture. Okay. In the same way, intensive cultivation of fruit, vegetables, flowers, medicinal and aromatic plants is called horticulture. The sentence you have to observe. Okay. Yeah. Next. The crops grown between Kharif and Rabi crops are known as monsoon crops, Zaid crop, mixed crop, humid crop. It is a Zaid crop between Kharif and Rabi. Agriculture involving the cultivation of crops and livestock rearing is called both cultivation of crop and livestock rearing. Mixed farming, dry farming, humid farming, intensive farming. So it is option A, mixed farming. Okay. Raising two or more crops to get maximum production is called. That is mixed farming, dry farming, humid farming, intensive farming. It is intensive farming. Okay. Cultivation of crops in area which receives sufficient rainfall. So that is humid farming. Okay. Farming in which production of crops is consumed by the farmer and his family. Consuming whatever the production they get, the farmer and his family consume that. Mixed farming, subsistence farming, humid farming, intensive farming. So it is subsistence farming. Okay. Yeah. Largest producer of rice in India. Largest producer of rice. Uttar Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, West Bengal, Andhra Pradesh. West Bengal. West Bengal is the largest producer of rice in India. Largest producer of sugar cane, Uttar Pradesh. Largest producer of rice, West Bengal. Rice bowl of India, Andhra Pradesh. And wheat granary of India, that is Punjab. Highest producer of wheat, Uttar Pradesh. So like that difference you should know. Okay. And here another one you should remember, in the forest area, yeah, there the least forest area we can find in Haryana, and you should know that. Yeah. So like that. So these are the important questions, common questions come from these two lessons. So this is about the question series, multiple choice question series 6. So with another few questions, I will come soon. So wish you all the best. Thank you for watching. Thank you very much.